What is up, guys? We're back finally. It's been a while. I haven't been uploading, and I just saw 2 people commenting on my YouTube channel asking me where I am. So we're back. We have FSD version 14.4.1, and I have 3 destinations here. I want to try to not touch the wheel and see if the car can get me from location to location, and ideally from parking lots to parking lots without me intervening. I'm just gonna make sure that the first one, we're gonna say parking lot. So a few new things with version 14, and for those who are watching, just to let you know, I don't want to waste your time, so I'm gonna put timestamps of interesting interactions that happened during the drive. So if you don't want to watch everything, and I think that's normal, there's so many videos online now, and that's one of the main reasons I don't want to upload anymore. You just have so much content with a lot of FSD testers. But I'm going to put timestamps, so just jump to the timestamps if you want to see quickly any interesting interactions. Right off the bat, a few different things with FSD version 14, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos about it. You have different driving profiles, which are Sloth, Chill, Standard, Hurry, and Mad Max. So I'm not sure what the car was doing here. I think it saw a pothole. And then you have the most important thing I think about this update is the destination, how to handle the destination. Do you want to be parking at the curbside? I mean, just want to be dropping someone off, or do you want to park the car in the street, parking lot, or the garage? I must say, so I'm just gonna start off with the bad things about the new version 14. It's this, right? It's the hesitancy and brake stabbing, making weird decisions sometimes. But it comes with the positive thing about version 14 is that the reason why the car is doing all these random moves, braking, it's because it is more capable. It is thinking more. It is considering more danger, more interactions, and it feels more cautious. It feels like Tesla really wants to reduce accidents with this update, and that is their main goal. I haven't had any critical intervention so far, but I must say the drive is just much less smoother. If I show this to, I've been showing FSD version 13 to a lot of family members, friends, and people wouldn't even know that I'm driving because it drives like a human, right? Except a few times that I have to take over. This version feels way more capable, but it doesn't have the smoothness that version 13 had. So, interesting scenario here. I did put the destination, and I said in the parking lot. I think now the car is trying to find the parking lot. Let's see what it's going to do. So this is a park. The parking is on the other side. So we have to be going here basically for the parking. But let's see. We're doing a detour. And yeah, I wonder what it's going to do. Rainy day. It's Halloween today. Kind of sad for the kids. They're gonna have to deal with the rain. And I did this test. I was taking food to friends, and I had 2 different stops. They're living on the street, and the car had to park on the street. I just put the destination, park on the street. It took me there. It parked, although it wasn't at a correct spot because we had signs that you cannot park in that area, but every other spot was taken. So it was the only option available, and I just dropped off. I would have probably taken it myself. If it turns here, it's not going to be good. So you want to go straight. The parking is there, and that is, I guess, a navigation issue, right? I put a destination. The car comes to the destination, but instead of going there through the navigation, we're coming in the front. And now let's see if we're stuck in a loop. So our test is gonna fail, guys. I think as long as the destination, as long as it's telling me to come here, we're not gonna make it. Let's see. What if I change parking? I'm gonna change parking. I'm gonna put it to street. All right. So maybe now it's gonna park us on the street. I just don't want to change my navigation setting right now. So I don't want to cancel this and then put the correct spot on the map. We're gonna hope that the street parking is good. It's gonna showcase how it's gonna street park if it accepts it. So. But this is purely a navigation mistake. It's not the car's capability. Which we are in Montreal, in areas that maybe navigation is not ideal. But I'm sure even in the States, you're gonna have situations like this where navigation is not perfect. Therefore, your drive is not gonna be perfect. Okay, here we go. So, parking's over there. Navigation is causing us to take this route. See, a bit of hesitancy there because the car is just rolling to stop, but that is only because my car is thinking, hold on, maybe this guy's not going to stop for me, okay, and I have to stop. All right, let's see. I said street parking. It doesn't look like it wants to street park. Oh, what is it going to do now? Interesting. One thing that seems to be fixed with version 14 is the straight green light. Okay, when you have a straight green arrow, it doesn't turn. It doesn't take the right turn, which it would in the past. And I haven't had any right turns in Montreal yet on a red light. I don't know if it's just fluke. I've only had this version for a few days, so I'm not sure how it's gonna behave. Here we go. So green light. We're gonna be turning, and we're still trying to find parking on the street. So yeah, this is version 13. Version 14.1.4. I had the 0.3 before this, so 0.1.3, and there's already a huge change, in my opinion, between the patch on the smoothness. All right. So Tesla's definitely patching up the bugs, and according to Elon, version 14.2 is where the smoothness is going to be at, and where he's telling normal people to. I mean, what he's saying is that everyone could be enjoying version 14 on the 14.2 patch. So let's see. Is it gonna park? We're still trying to find parking. So look, the drive is perfect, and we're testing something very specific, which is to find the parking lot or park us on the street. I just want to showcase that to you guys because this is the update, right? But I guess my destination is not the best because of the navigation issue. So let me see if I do. No, there's no parking garage now. So street. Let's see. So this is where the parking lot was, but I changed now. Oh, parking lot. Here. Is it going to turn? Please. Stop sign. It's not doing it. So I'm just going to go back to street. Nice tennis court here. Alright, so if it doesn't park, I'm sorry guys, it's a navigation problem, and then we're gonna hope that our next destination, which is Rockland, but again, I don't know if my navigation is good, that has parking spots. We're gonna hope to make it work there. Maybe it's not parking because it sees the parking signs that it says no parking, right? If that's the case, then good for the car. All right. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna have to edit trip and take this off. All right, what else with this version? You do have the robo-taxi style cleaning of the cameras now, so when the camera's dirty, the car automatically is going to wipe off the camera with the windshield fluid. Haven't done any videos, many videos on my Y, but the front camera, as you can see, this is the view that we have. Car's coming in, we're gonna turn. Look, the point dot update made the car way smoother than the point 3. On point 3, I didn't make a video, but it was like, it would be bugging with this car merging into me. It would be hesitant and push on the brake. So we're dodging a pothole, water. And that's the other thing. So sometimes it just confuses. Oh, we're having a small break, we're trying to dodge. It's the leaves. Which are nothing crazy. I'm pretty sure if there was a car coming in towards me, we wouldn't do that maneuver, right? And I understand what the car is thinking. When you're watching videos, FSD videos, what you have to consider is, how is the software thinking? What is it doing? Why is it behaving that way? And in this situation, I think because you expanded the knowledge of the software, it's reacting more to random situations, and it just has to get more comfortable with them. And you know that it will. Look, it's, again, only getting better and better. Super important, the distance between cars. Okay, I forgot to talk about that. So the distance between cars, especially in highway, is much, much better on version 14. Look at that, it's just keeping such a nice distance with the car in front of me. Is it taking me to the highway after this? No, it's not. All right, so hopefully we can get a parking destination, and then I'll have another one. It's a parking lot too, and we should be good after that. So sorry, you know what now? I'm not filming FSD anymore. So you know when you're filming, you want to show that you're not touching the wheel, right? This is, oh, that's not cool. Sorry. No, sorry. I don't know if I can turn there. I could, but the guy was coming in. Sorry, that was, guys, that was actually my bad. You saw that? You could turn there, and I thought you couldn't because I thought that there was no space, and I don't even come to this place, to Rockland Center. Look at that. A situation where you think FSC's wrong, and it was right. Pretty sure I could turn there. I am pretty sure I could. So stupid intervention by me. Made everyone confused. Wow. So, not sure why you wouldn't. See, this is another navigation problem. Technically, you can just turn here for the parking lot, but the navigation doesn't think that it can. Therefore, the car's not doing it. It's telling me what to do over here. Oh wow, guys, I can't believe it. I made a mistake and not FSC. Isn't that crazy? Guess I'm a bad driver. It really didn't look like I could turn there. But then I did see the sign that had an arrow, so I definitely could. And the lady thought that I could too, so. All more confusing. Very interesting, very interesting. All right, so these are places that I don't usually come, right? And look, I think even this guy got confused. Right? Because we're supposed to go straight. This is a merging lane, car behind me. Because I have a stop, it's being hesitant. I press the pedal. Not a safety intervention. Guys are getting annoying, but you know why? Because he didn't do a full stop to let me go. My car says I have a stop, and we had a stop over here. This guy was not, it was clear that he was letting me go, right? So I think on the future updates of version 14, car's going to be comfortable to say, yeah, he's letting me go, I'm going to slowly merge in. But on this version, it wasn't able to do that. I pressed the pedal a bit. Nothing critical, people were getting annoyed. All right, Rockland Center, here we go. Turning over here. I still can't believe that I did that intervention on the other side. Pretty embarrassing for myself, eh? All right, let me see. Any other thoughts? Stop sign, speed bump. All right, so we said parking lot at destination. Let's see if the car is parking. We have a lot of options. It's deciding to turn back like that. You know, I've never had an issue with FSD's parking, but I saw a video where the car bumped another car in bad conditions. So I guess we got to be careful. I always thought that the parking in Teslas are amazing, and I barely even pay attention, but maybe we should pay more attention. So there we go, got to our destination. The only intervention that I did was my own problem, my own misunderstanding, which wasn't the car's problem. So technically I think we can consider it intervention free. That was a stop. And now hopefully this is going to be an intervention free to, we're going to go to sushi shop. Yeah. This left turn can be pretty difficult sometimes because we have cars coming in. And this is exactly where I got confused. Is it? Yeah, it is. So can't believe it, I've messed that up. So stop and then moving in. Good. I think this is a version where anyone that wants to have the advanced software update should get it. You have a bit of hesitancy, a bit of jittering, but overall it's much smoother than the .3 update. And yeah, I think you can definitely see the destination setting really gets you the opportunity to experience self-driving, or the robotaxi, sorry. So the destination setting really allows you to experience a robotaxi-like driving our works experience. Why? Because you just put a destination, you get in, you get out. Don't have to park, it's going to park for you. So you get to see that Tesla's very, very close to solving self-driving. We're in Montreal here, it's raining. Cars are mostly trained in the States. And my car is able to take me. Now, speed bumps are solved. Never have an issue with them. Stop signs, never have an issue with them. I find them a bit too slow, personally. It does a full stop. Most of my passengers, friends, family members also hate the full stop, and that's what they find annoying. But all of that is solved if you accept that the car is driving itself. If you accept that you're going to be sitting in the back of the car doing whatever you want, or if you accept that you can use your phone legally, you know, in the future, if using your phone legally in a Tesla is going to be acceptable, even if you're sitting here and you can have your phone on your hands, text, emails, a lot of people are going to be getting the car, right? And are going to be happy with, see, a bit of hesitancy here. Full stops are really annoying for other drivers on the road because they don't understand what my car is doing. Honestly, I would prefer that they just take on quickly and let me go after them, but most of the time they're confused, and then they start moving in a bit further. My car reacts to them and it causes the situation that we saw. But anyways, once you're able to just text and drive, no one cares that my car is doing a full stop. No one cares that my car is taking a bad route, a bad navigation. If I'm doing something I like in the car, if I'm able to work, if I'm able to sleep in the back, I don't care how slow my car goes. I just want it to be safe. The only metric that matters is safety if you're not behind the wheel. Because you only have one life. You don't want to, you just don't want to die. You don't want to have any accidents. You don't want to injure other people. The only metric that matters is safety. And I'm sure, question I have for you guys, if you have the option of the car being a bit jittery because it's cautious, because it's stopping a bit too much, intervening, not sure what the other cars are doing, for pedestrians also, would you take the hesitancy knowing that the car is 100% safe, or would you want it to be less safe but super smooth? Because if you want it to be super smooth, then it's going to have to assume that this person that's walking a bit towards the street is going to stop. That's what we assume as drivers. But then that one time that the car, that the person is distracted, doesn't know what they're doing, and keeps continuing walking in, and the car hits them, then all of that comfort was for nothing, because now you have an injured person on your hands. So I would take the safety over all the hesitancy. If I know that my car is going to behave well, I'm going to be safe, everyone on the road is going to be safe, and I can just do my work, sleep, watch videos, talk, enjoy the ride, watch the scenery, talk to your girlfriend. Pretty smooth. I have nothing to say. This, I guess, it's not a challenging drive. What I'm trying to showcase here is that you can just go location to location without touching the wheel. So this is what we're trying here right now. So full stop, car behind me gonna honk me. So I think a smoother FSD, I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. I pressed the pedal there, okay? Cars behind me, not feeling it. And you know, everyone's just rushing. Everyone is in a hurry. Burning stops. If everyone was driving with the full stop law, no one would be confused, and I wouldn't feel bad because someone behind me is anxious that they're going to save 2 seconds with this stop, right? But because no one's respecting this, and it's just a norm to not do a full stop, then I have to press the pedal here. Because the car behind me is going to be confused, the cars next to me are going to be confused. And this is something you can do. I mean, but if I was in the back, if I'm steeping, I don't care. The guy can honk me all they want. Me, I'm doing what I'm what I want, right? Nice decoration there. A bit of hesitancy. Oh, guys, I'm not used to making videos anymore, so I don't, even me, hesitancy here. When I drive now, most of the time I just, on stop signs, I press the pedal. I don't let it go to 0. Not because I don't care, not because I want to save time myself, it's because I just keep getting honked at. And it puts you in an uncomfortable position. So here we go. We're going to sushi shop. Showcase the parking capabilities. Gonna let the car go. And here we go. See, like this, it could have turned. But it's being safe. And you probably just want it to be safe. No one's gonna die, you know, they're just gonna get annoyed. No, but no one's gonna die, no one's gonna get injured by hesitancy. Oh, we're parking in a handicap spot. That's not good. Well, I guess that showcases that. Oh, hold on a second. Did it see it? No, it's just fixing the parking. Okay, we're not gonna go there. So it wants to go in the handicap spot. All right, guys, there you go. Elon is saying that we're gonna have reasoning on FSD, which in my understanding, reasoning would read the signal or the sign and say we can't be parking there at a handicap spot. The reasoning would understand signs better. So it's gonna get fixed. I'm not even worried about it. This, to me, if the car can understand complex situations of driving and road signals, this reading a sign like that is not gonna be a problem. It's just not trading on. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see if I can upload more. To be honest, I just feel like self-driving is so good that I don't have much to add. You have to experience it yourself. If you haven't yet, get into a Tesla. If you're in Montreal and you want to test drive my Model Y, you want to test drive the FSD, or if you want to practice FSD with me, leave me a message. I'm super open to it. We can even make a video if you want, or not. But I enjoy showing this to people. But yeah, let me know if you want to watch something specific. I'll definitely upload. I'll try to upload if there's new updates that are interesting. Alright guys, take care. See ya. And thanks to those 2 followers that commented wanting to watch a video. Take care. I appreciate it. Bye bye.